Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to some more Duskearth. We're basically picking up where I left off last episode. I did do a little bit of stuff off camera. As I said I was going to do last episode, I did work on dealing with the new migrant wave. We got 20 guys. I have them all sorted out, and I have them assigned some duties. We got a lot of military guys. We received 20 migrants, and I would have to say probably half of them are military. I don't have an exact number, so I'm just guessing. But we did gain a couple of other useful guys. We got a couple of brewers and a proper cook, a doctor, and we did get a couple more miners. I don't... do I have them assigned to mining? Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, I got a couple of guys that I'm going to turn into miners. They were actually peasants. I don't have mining stuff for them yet, like mining picks. I will be picking that up next time we get a merchant caravan, so for now they're just doing hauling. And I did gain another weaponsmith to go along with the one I have previously. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part here. Yeah, Overseer is probably not going to be a weaponsmith now due to the other guy having a much better weaponsmithing skill. I'm going to take him off that. I actually ended up making the Overseer also the record keeper, because we have yet to gain anybody with the record-keeping skill, so I'm just going to train him in it. Commit that, and then jump back into the game itself. Now I went ahead and I set up a small non-economic stockpile right here, and the rest I'm going to dump into a garbage dump that I've got set up right there at the edge of the stairs. This area here is going to be for woodworking. No, not woodworking, for economic stoneworking and for gem cutting. Whoops, didn't mean to scroll it like that. Down here is going to be for woodworking, and over here I haven't decided yet. Probably leatherworking and bone crafting and such. I started digging out the other rooms here. As you can see, they're almost done, as well as the extra areas for dining. Still don't have a engraver yet, which is a little disappointing. I may have to do some engraver training as well. Actually, it might be what I'll do with the miners, the new miners, until they're done, until I get mining equipment. I'm also going to start carving out. I decided to change up the shape of the hospital area. I kind of like the open hospital area better. So this will be mainly for regular hospital beds. This here is going to be for traction benches, and this here is just going to be for straight up storage. I may make the storage area a little bit bigger. I haven't decided yet. Otherwise, not too much advanced from where I had left off. I did start producing rock pots here so that we can start making use of the food and the plants that I've got stocked away for making booze and for making food. We're actually getting pretty low on booze now. We're down to 139 and we have 41 dwarves. So hopefully that'll last us long enough to get a proper booze production going. And just think if there's anything else I did. I got that bridge out here, the bridge here linked up, and closed it off for now. Trade depot has been relocated. That's about it. So let's go on ahead and see what's going to go on, or what's happening. Actually, I think I'm going to remove these stockpiles because I don't need them now. Yeah, PX, there we go. I don't even know why I still have them there. There we go. Wood I'm going to leave there for now. I don't have any wood buildings planning going on, so that's okay until I get the bottom area cleared out more properly. And I think these dogs that are here, I'm going to relocate them inside since I have those bronze centurions doing the guarding. So that was down here. Mastiff, Mastiff. move the hound there as well, I guess. Yeah, that looks right. What's in this one here? Utility spider. I don't know what utility spiders do, so I'm actually going to take them out of there. Maybe they have some other use. Bronze Centurion, Bronze Centurion. I thought I saw another Bronze Centurion. No, maybe not. Scarab, Hound, Mastiff. Alright, that looks good. So yeah, let's unpause and see what the dwarves do. I'm going to drop back down here. Keep an eye on things a little bit, because this is where a lot of the action is right now. Along with here. Once I get all this carved out, I'm going to finish carving out more of the crafting area. I haven't done any deep exploration yet, primarily because I want to get things properly set up before I start delving into the dangerous and potentially dangerous depths. People are basically just hauling stuff right now. The carpenter, actually I could probably put him back on hauling. Mason, I'm not, however. Mason, transfer shop. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get carpenter dude, who's also our mechanic, to make a bunch of mechanisms. And here, first off, set it so only the mason will use it. And then add, and we're going to construct 10 doors. I want to start getting some more doors set up, especially in the upper area, in case there is a incursion of enemies. This is coming out nicely. Do we have any beds I can set up? I do. How many? Not many. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to hold off and I'm going to start setting up beds in the hospital area. Because as it currently stands, I've got room for 60 dwarves and I only have 40. So if I can get a hospital set up, all the better. And up here, let's have 6. So our guys are still farming, that's good. What's that? Utility spider. Weird. Okay, let's take a look at it. Dog-sized copper construct with small compartments for special tools. You'll scurry through fortress, hunting vermin and cleaning door. Oh, hey, that's awesome. That is sweet. The fact that it'll clean dwarves is even better. Pop back up out here. I really want to get these storage areas cleaned out as well. Holy crap. So, what's the progress down here? Looks good. Alright, so I'm going to pause here and jump back in when something cool starts to happen. Alright, speaking of interesting, a vile force of darkness just showed up. Now, because I have the outside gates sealed, they shouldn't have any way to get in. And as it currently stands, I don't trust my military enough to be able to fight them off. They are merfolk spearmen. That shouldn't be a problem for them getting in. I'm just going to double check to make sure my area is water sealed. Yeah, it looks like it is, so I should be good. Okay, so where are these merfolk? Let's look for the merfolk spacemen. It's probably like the captain-y sorts. They're all down here in the corner. A small aggressive folk inhabiting many areas near pools and rivers. They are very territorial and often raid big cities and fortresses despite the danger. Average size, skin is fern green, his eyes are black. Well, they're smaller than dwarves. They're almost half the size of dwarves, I think. Big slimy insect which dwells underground and feasts on corpses and rotten moss. He's enormous yet very weak. Wow. Let's take a quick look at my military guys and see what their skills are like. Might be funny if I can send my military out and run them off. Okay, Compton Spear Dwarf. Dabbling shield user, dabbling armor user. No, I don't think my guys are quite competent at that yet. So yeah, for the now, I'm just going to ignore them. They shouldn't have any way in. The only difficulty I might have is if a caravan shows up. It is late spring, and the Dwarven caravan comes in winter, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to just keep an eye on what these merfolk do. They're just going to probably hang out around the edge of the map because they have no way to get in. Alright, so I think the only thing that might be a problem is if we get some migrants. Let me just think about that for a second. Alright, I mulled it over a little bit, and I think I'm just going to ignore them for now. My military isn't trained well enough, and even though I have 2 bronze centurions and a bunch of dogs, there are 14 spearmen and a maceman, so I don't really want to risk losing everything this early. So yeah, I'm just going to batten down the hatches. Migrants appear, I'll try and get them in safely, but I don't mind if I... honestly, I don't mind if I lose a migrant wave early on. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it for now and continue on here. So yeah, another brief pause, and hopefully something interesting will pop up. Okay, so I got this area here all finished being mined out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue mining out the crafting area, and what I did also is I extended the wide hallways to the left and right and made additional ways into the stockpiles to make it easier for the stockpiles to be reloaded. This one got emptied right there because I had set to be dumped, and as such I'm going to start moving the gems in there. So stockpile, gems, no, gems is H, is E. Because gems can be put in bins, I'm going to make the gem stockpile fairly small. And I'm going to take cut gems out of there. Forbid. That way we'll only get rough gems and rough glass in there. Let's see, this here is a Craftsdorf shop. Unfortunately, bone can't be stacked in bins. Not sure why that is. Oh wait, I wasn't putting bone there, I was putting economic stone there, that's right. Stone, economic. I'm going to make this a fairly large stockpile. Take that out, and like that, looks good. Get things going. We had a bunch of idlers there, but they're no longer idle, which is good. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to start designating an area for general purpose storage. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put that. Let's see. How did I set this up? Ah, right. Okay. So if I put like general purpose storage here, it might not be too bad. No, let's go like this first. And I like to do my general purpose storage rooms uniform square 11 by 11. It's a great way to get more stone. Wait, what type of stone am I cutting into? Marble. Oh, that's perfect. I could use the economic stone. And this will be storage for things like, well, pretty much any sort of furniture, really. As well as, you know, statues and slabs and mechanisms and pretty much everything. Like I said, general purpose storage for anything that's not food or booze is basically the goal here. And this is basically to keep everything neat and tidy in the fortress, and makes it easier for me to see what is needed and what isn't needed, without having to go look at the stocks record sheet, which can be a pain in the butt. Okay, now I'm not going to designate these for immediate building. I'm going to remove these designations here so that they'll finish those lower crafting areas first. We're getting some economic stone moved in there, which is good. Rock pots are still more important, though. How's that coming along, incidentally? Oh, good. Alright, so brewers, start brewing. Brew. Oh, I can probably remove that. There we go. Perfect. And kitchen guy, I'm going to take you off that for now, because I want the brewers to be using the pots. 183 drinks, so that is a little bit better. We're getting lower on food, but we do still have over 300. So that's definitely... What's this? I don't think seeds are supposed to be there. Forbid seeds. Okay. Seeds should be in here. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of weird. And I'm going to quickly jump into the kitchen and make sure that food, or that booze isn't being used in the making of food. So turn cooking of that off. Okay. Cook. Cave wheat. We're going to brew cave wheat, so take that off of cooking. Same with that. Anything that can be brewed, I don't want cooked, basically. And anything that is a drink, I don't want cooked. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Looks good. Have at her, dwarves. Uh-oh. Miner Olosh and Beteth. Which miner is that? Oh, and he was possessed, too. Is it one of the new miner guys? I don't know. Let me read here and find strange mood. Here we go. Oh, it's my legendary miner, who is... Highest mutable skill is miner, but mining isn't a mutable skill. That means he's going to become a craft dwarf of some sort. Alright, well, that's fine. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. I'm going to follow him and see where he ends up going. I've never actually had a miner taken by mutable skills, or by a mood as far as I'm aware of. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mason. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, and he's going to make something out of migmatite. And he's making it with one material, so it's not going to be that useful or valuable. In other words, he's going to remain a miner. I guess he could be a backup mason. What's my mason's? My other mason, his skill level. Mason. Oh no, it was the miner that came in the first microwave. He's still a legendary miner though. My other mason's an 11, so the miner will be a backup mason, I guess. Here we go. Bounce back here. Idlers are good and low still. My other miners look like they're probably on break. Yeah. Mason's off. And that Mark's dwarf isn't doing anything. I'm going to check something here. Is it in here maybe? What's this? It's a quiver with bolts. Is it owned by anybody? Is there any way I can tell? I don't think I can tell. What's this? It's a crutch. This is a bolt, crossbow. Now, I do know I have some huntery sorts, various marks dwarves, basically, as you can see here in Dwarf Therapist. So I think what I'm going to do is put together a small marks dwarf squad. So that's down here. How do I want to do this? First off, I'm going to check the stock and see how many actual crossbows we have. It's possible to search for items. Tab to enable search. Search. There you go. Crossbow. Weapons. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll set up a small crossbow squad of 4. Build. There you go, archery target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 4 is perfect. Build, and we'll build it out of big tank because we've got tons of it. And I don't think we have any armor stands right now, but I'm going to double check that. And weapon racks. Oh, we do. Nice. So, 1 weapon rack there, 1 there, and an armor stand here and here. And I think I had, what, 4 beds, or is it 3? 5. Yeah, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you know what? I'll do 5. I'll do 5. Military. Militia captain. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll go look for a... Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to take a quick look at the traits of these mark stores here. Company meter, discouraged, self-conscious, does not... Okay. Indulges, doesn't have stress ball, distant reserves, enjoys being in crowds, kind of insincere. Okay. Never feels discouraged, somewhat reserved, active, non-resistant inert. Okay. Rarely feels discouraged, doesn't handle stress well, can be optimistic, open-minded to ideas, and confident. Does not have great aesthetic sensitivity, kind of sincere, does not go out of his own way to help others. Strong sensitivity. Okay. He's assertive, but often feels discouraged. Adverse to risk and excitement. But he's adventurous and loves fresh experiences. That seems like a contradiction. So I think this guy here, Marksdorf Goss Meruzel, is going to be my squad leader. Apparently the traits do have an effect on it. I didn't realize that. There we go. Military. Create squad of archer. And I'm going to stick in him. And him. That's 3, 4, 5. 5 marks dwarves. And then once I've got this area set up and ready to go, it reminds me I should build some doors. Door here. Go big and tight. Door here. Once I've got those laid out, I'm going to start an archery squad with training. Now, do I have a woodworker? I do. It is woodworker. Go figure. Okay, woodworker, you are off that for now. And you will be on the working of wood. I should probably dump this area here first. And what are my miners up to? Storing? Why are they storing? They're not set to haul. Are they? Proficient. I know 2 of them are. Nope, just the 2 of them are. That must have been the 2 I was looking at. I'll just have that. Miner Oloshebeth Miner has created Medtob Etnar, a magmatite hatch cover. That could be fairly useful. Let's take a look at it. The blockade of cooperating. Well, the name does kind of work with it being a hatch cover. Its value of 7,200. This is a magmatite hatch cover. All crafts dwarf ship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of magmatite. Wonderful. And then you can go back to hauling. Or not hauling, mining. Although I do want to make sure that he did get his boost. Miner. Oh, right, possession doesn't give you the boost. Yeah, possession is, I think, is one that doesn't give you a boost. Dang it. Oh well. Okay. No, I thought I had more gems than that. Alright, let's get this stuff hauled out of that area where we're going to store wood, please. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to take out this stockpile here. Then I'm going to get him making bolts. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these guys, their ammunition, to be using hunters. I want remove item, add item, bolts of material type wood, and quiet ceilings. I would like you guys to change material to wood for training, and bolts of any material for combat. So they'll use only wood bolts while they're training, and they should use any bolts, including wood bolts, for combat. Hopefully that will prevent the problem where they'll pick up a quiver full of bolts and not use them, and then be stuck, where they'll be stuck having a quiver full of bolts that they can't use because they're trying to use them for the wrong thing. It's one of the interesting little intricate bugs of Dwarf Fortress that's kind of annoying. Alright, so the siege is still on. Guys are just kind of hanging out down here by the pool, having some fun. Maybe having a little merfolk kegger, I guess. Meanwhile, up here, things are proceeding as normal. Now, how is this coming along? Ooh, this is almost done. Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead, make this a barracks for the quiet ceilings. They will sleep there, and bedroom, barracks for the quiet ceilings. And then these have to be set up as well. Before I do that though, I'm going to go ahead and go like this. Let's stick these doors in here so that I'm not getting weird overlaps. Yeah. You know, it doesn't really matter what color they are. New order. Was it rock door? Door. There we go, rock door. Let's build 30 of them. Oh wait, since I've got those doors designated, they will count as being there for the purpose of sizing of rooms, which is nice. And this will be shooting in direction that way from bottom to top. And train. Here we go. And just do the same thing for all of them. Train. I learned that you have to designate each individual archery target or else it doesn't work. It only basically activates the one you use. So I played like probably 20 games doing it this way, or doing it the other way before I found out that. Alright, there we go. Actually, that reminds me, I'm going to put... Do I have any more doors? 1, 2, 4, 5. There we go. So now I can go ahead and set these up as a barrack. For training. And training. I don't know if this will give them a place to train in hammer skills as well, because that's something that Mark's stores tend to do. If they're using their crossbow as a melee weapon, it counts as hammers. Hopefully, signing these barracks for training won't overlap or break these. So I guess I'm going to have to see how that works out, basically. Oh, and then I should activate the squad. Squad B. Actually, I should make sure that the schedule is set up correctly first. Schedule. Quiet ceilings. And I'm going to go and cancel all these orders. And then I'm going to go ahead and set new orders to train with a minimum of 3 soldiers. Give that order, copy, paste all the way down. And now activate squad B, and then it is T. Here we go. Done. And I should start setting up the stockpiles down here for weapons as well. So, weapons. And armor is that. And ammo will be here. Q. Change settings. Settings and remove ammo. And that stuff there. Although, that reminds me, I don't want I don't want trap components in there. So let's remove trap components, forbid those. And I'm going to remove artifact items as well. I want those to be specifically assigned. Take these out. And leave all those in. Looks good. Now, I'm going to only assign specific types of weapons here, because I only want my guys using certain types of weapons. There are a variety of weapons that dwarves will have problems using. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to forbid, and I'm going to put in specifically short swords. I don't know, can they use broadswords? So let's put broadswords and long swords in there. Hand axes and battle axes and bearded axes. Maces, morning stars, warhammers. I don't know what a thunderhammer is, but let's put it in there. And mauls, spears, pikes, crossbows, whips, and scourges. Now, some of those, I don't know which ones of those are considered exotic or not. I know Dion is starting to work on the documentation, so once I get a indication of which weapons are dwarvish and which ones aren't, and which ones will cause my dwarves problems using, I will go ahead and change that. Actually, since this is weapons, I can probably just remove leather, because there shouldn't be leather weapons. Now here, I'm going to remove artifact items again, and stuff like that as well. Leather armor is fine, but like wood armor, if I happen to accidentally kill some elves, for example, I don't want the wood armor going in there because it'll just clog stuff up. And here, I don't think there's any changes I need to make here. No, that's good. No, I don't want arrows or blow darts in there, so yeah. And I'm going to take out artifact items. Okay, so let's get that going as well. Zip back down here. This is almost done. What are my miners up to? Oh, my FPS dropped a lot. Oh well. Zip up to here and see how this is coming along. Brewing drink and drink, so we are up to 157 drink. My brewers need to get their butts in gear for that. They shouldn't be doing anything else, should they? Or did I forget to take them off hauling? Looks like I didn't take them off hauling. Alright, that's my bad. How about ya? Pop back down here. Now, since they're set to be dumped, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make that woodwork, the wood stockpile as well. There we go. I don't know what most of my guys are doing right now. I got some sleepers, some stockpiling. Looks good to me. I think what I'm also going to do is turn off the hauling of stone. Let's go by microwave, though. Actually, let's go by nothing. No, let's go by microwave. Because then I can do it like this. Just click it off. Click it off. There we go. Perfect. So let's see, digging, on break, digging. The other miners here, storing and storing. Okay. And did that job get validated? No. So what is Overseer doing exactly? Overseer is drinking. I don't think he's doing any hauling. Craft store shop here. Yeah, there. That's gonna be for the bone crafter. Carpenter's got no job. And woodworker. Okay, woodworker, you can actually start doing constructing okay, first off let's suspend that and get those other crafts workshops built. Maybe. I hope. Unsuspend that. I don't know why that was suspended. That was weird. Alright, now it's built. Go back and unsuspend that. And down here and add wood bolts. And let's just do it 10 times. That should be enough to get my dwarves training. Speaking of my Mark's dwarves, what are they up to? They are watching and organizing a demonstration. That's pretty cool. Good job. Mason isn't doing anything. And Overseer isn't doing anything. Does that mean the job is validated? No, it does not. So, what are you doing? I do have you set up as a manager, right? Yeah. Manager, as bookkeeper, broker, and expedition leader. He's got a lot of titles on his plate. Storing an item in a bag now. Validate that damn job. Let's see, what is he assigned to do in here? Where is he? Up here. Overseer. He literally has no job. Oh, he's got hauling jobs. Alright, I'm going to take you off that. All I want you doing is managerial stuff. You can sit idle otherwise. And hop back down here, make a few more mechanisms. And my mason will have work to do once that gets validated. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about that. And our number of idlers are slowly going up, which means that a lot of the tasks are... Oh, take that back. What just happened? Oh, nothing. Okay. Now I think I do have a leather worker, because I want to start building some leather stuff. Did I have a leather worker, or am I thinking of another game? No, I have one right there. Now, is he actually doing anything? Yeah, he's hauling. So leather worker. I'm going to get you. Actually, I should check the stocks, make sure we do have a decent amount of leather. Leather, 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 leather. Tanned hides. Yeah, okay, there we go. I wouldn't say a fair amount, but it's not a horrible amount. Now, is there a separate leather selector? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that's fine. Build, workshop, leather, craftery here. Out of pigmatite. DVD here. Again, because leather can be stored in bins, I just need to have a very large stockpile. And then once I get my leather stockpile down here, it's what, L? Yeah. I'm going to have the leather workers start building some leather armor for my March Dwarves. And that reminds me I should adjust their uniforms appropriately. Replace... Is that right? Yeah, that was right. I think. Uniform, replace clothing. Okay, that is what I wanted. So did they ever actually put on that other armor that I wanted, that I got them? Iron plate leggings, copper round shield. But he still hasn't put on those boots or gloves. Damn it. I'll unforbid that, I guess. What happens if I set it to be dumped? Will that take it off? Now over to the other mitten. Here you go. Dump. Will he dump those? And put on proper gloves, maybe? Because I think I have those somewhere around here. Boot, 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 or leggings. Boot, gauntlet, gauntlet. Soldier. I don't even remember which soldier it was. Military spear, Ishtan something. He's my only spear dwarf, actually. Here we go. He's sleeping. Where is he sleeping? He's sleeping in the stockpile? Seriously? Oh, looks like he's going to go sleep. So let's follow him and see what he ends up doing. Follow. Where are you going? Ah. Okay, now did he dump those mittens? Hedge. Mitten. No, he didn't. Alright, I'm at a bit of a loss. So what's going on down here? Here, things are looking okay. You have a new goat kid, which is fine.
No. I said no.
Whoops, I wanted to come to here. How is this coming along? Okay, this is looking good. Our stocks, oh, we have over 300 drinks now. Happy with that. Kitchen guy, you can go ahead and start preparing easy meals. Is our cook set to haul? That is the question. He was in here, I think. Yes, so you will stop hauling, Cook. And I'm going to put one of the brewers back onto hauling. It was Brewer Bomricavel. And that is this one. Yeah, so cancel that. Alright, so things are starting to come together. We're starting to get increased storage of stuff. I've got a bit of military training going on. Oops, not here. Our crafting area is coming out nicely. Still has a lot of work to go though. And this area here I'm pretty happy with. The only thing I need to start doing really is smoothing out walls. So I think I am going to do what I said I was going to do earlier. And these two miners don't have any mining seals. I'm going to just make them permanent engravers. Okay. Change their profession to engraver. And where is it? Here we go, stone detailing. And then take them off of hauling. And get them to start smoothing out this area here. So designate smoothing. Start with this room here, since this is my primary dining room. And that reminds me, that still hasn't been validated. What is going on? Increase priority? Can I do that? Max priority? I mean, what is Overseer doing? Oh, he's managing the work order now. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Now we got lots of vitalers. We're up to 15. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing some more dumping. Okay, down here. So let's dump this area here. And I think I'm actually going to end the episode here. We're about 50 minutes in. And so that was somewhat longer than I was expecting, but you know, a fair amount happened. Mostly in the way of organization. Hopefully you'll have enjoyed this episode, and once I've got a bit of a military going on, I will be less reluctant to deal with sieges. So don't worry about that for the future. And yeah, so I'm going to sign off here. I want to thank you all for watching as usual. And as usual also, if you find the episode entertaining and enjoyable, or even just entertaining or enjoyable, please pass it on to somebody else. Thanks very much guys, and take care.